Prashant, all yours. But who's got to do the evangelizing? And I'm trying to figure this one out because, you see, one of the issues that I think I want to raise here is I'm not clear who is a digital agency. I mean, you represent a media network. Ramani and Atul represent a digital agency. Obviously, there are publishers, and perhaps Yahoo represents publisher. So, who's going to do the evangelizing here, and whose back is the monkey on?
I'll come to that in a second.
All right.
I just want to close the loop on the discussions that Ramani started and Deb. I think that the publishing side of the business really need to take a greater ownership here. I think Deb's right. We went to the market as a group, and in order to get ahead, when the market penetration was very low, we sold that inventory, that value of assets that we have at any cost. And what's happened is in this industry is, with the significant fragmentation that's taken place, we've not made it really easy for both agencies and advertisers to really buy in a systematic manner. Think about TV. How many formats do we have in TV? One format. Maybe you make it 10 seconds, maybe you make it 15, or maybe you make it 30. And you want to get really aggressive, there might be spots for a minute.
And a bit of infinite.
And that's right.
And a bit of scrollers and a bit of L-shapes.
But what happens on the digital medium is all of us, at least the publishing side, we can sell you by 720, by 120, we can do CPL for you, we can do CPA tomorrow, we can do CPM, we can do sponsorships. For a market that's less than 2% of a marketer's mindset, we're going to them with 20 different options on any given day. And we're not making it that easy, and neither are we talking the same language.
But internet's been about choice, right? I mean, for the digital consumer, it's about choice, and for the marketer, it's about choice. So why are you running down that choice?
So I think the point I'm getting to is, what we need is a currency. A currency where all of us can talk the same language, where agencies and marketers can see that they can compare value, on an apples-to-apples basis. Today, Deb and I actually were very much part of the same team and good friends. We could go today to the same client, with 5 different approaches. The client or the agency has a hard time trying to evaluate how can we create value. So I think one onus to your question, not only do the publishers need to and the networks need to evangelize more and educate the market, we also need to get together more and think about how do we approach the market in a common way. Because if we can approach the market the common way, I believe we can actually get the value of this asset. To Ramne's point, there are more people, consuming the internet today than there are English-speaking readers in print or consuming, English language TV. And yet, if you just take the print medium, which is somewhere in the 9,000 crore range, and you take the internet, maybe on a really good day, it might be 600 crores. That's just no comparison. So I think it's our onus.
But English language newspapers is a bad example. I mean, Hindi language newspapers are very, cry about English language newspapers. So, beyond a point, we can't go there, right? I mean, we'll come back to that issue. But